Yeah, I'll be fine.
I'll be with Jalen. I opened this door. Oh my God. Look at them. Oh, they're playing around right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Monday Night Live Q&A. Just want to say a quick hello to everybody. Can everybody hear my voice okay? Awesome, good. Okay, let's start out. So tonight's just going to be a short session, another just half an hour. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 people so far. So one announcement, they finally came in the mail. Got the SEMA X8 upgrade motors. So I'm going to be working on that today, or probably tonight or tomorrow, to tear apart the ProMark and get those inside and test them out and see if they work. So did everybody like the comparison video that I did last week okay? Was there anything that I missed on that video that you wanted to see? Anybody have any questions that you had about that video that I did? Still working on the flight comparison. I was going to do it this afternoon, but unfortunately we had really bad wind gusts. The DJI was okay. It was the ProMark that was having trouble, so I didn't think it to be fair since the DJI has got the GPS assistance and the other one doesn't. It wouldn't be a fair comparison because the wind gusts, they were probably about 10, 15 miles per hour. Okay, so Realtree Buck, yes, you have a quick question. What's your question? And just so you guys know, there's a little lag from what you guys actually see on the screen to when I'm talking. There's about a 5-second lag. So I'm actually saying stuff and I'm just kind of watching the camera like roll along. If you hear some noise in the background, it's just my wife. She's cleaning her rats' cage. So let's see. Train Wreck sent me a link into some new batteries. They came in today. I charged one, got almost 15 minutes of flight. Ah, very nice, Rob. Very, very cool. I'm going to bring my computer close to me. Let's see, where did I get the drone? So, Raishan, which drone are you talking about? Are you talking about the DJI? Are you talking about the SEMA, or which one? Okay, so Real Buck on the ProMark P70 drone. It says it has auto hovering. How do you get that to work? So Realtree for the auto hovering, mine has always just automatically hovered. I haven't ever had to like in the instructions and the like the goofy little video that they do. It said that you had to hit like the camera button or something, but I've never had to do that. Mine just auto hovers automatically. Oh, nice, Rob. Okay. Did he put that link in the description by chance in one of my videos? I'll have to go check those out. I think those were the ones. Weren't you asking me about those if they would fit the ProMark P70? I think so. I'll have to go check those out. Oh, okay, Rashawn. Rashawn, yes, I got mine actually at Walmart on Black Friday. A meetup, that is a good idea. I'm in Colorado. I don't know how many people are in Colorado. I know there's like 2 or 3 people, but we're kind of spread far apart. Like one's down in Grand Junction. I know there's another guy in like Thornton. So other than that, that's my phone. Let me mute it. Apologize for that. And it was a message from somebody. Hold on, it's actually a subscriber. Let's see. Okay. Something like, okay, Rob. All right, cool. All right, Stephen Garrison. Let's see. I like the ProMark had to offer. Is there any major downfalls to it? The only major downfall, Stephen, that I've seen so far from other people, I haven't had the same issue. Was there was a lot of people that were having issues with the charging port. It wasn't charging the battery, but we figured out if you get an external charger, that it charges the battery just fine. Mine, luckily, I haven't had that issue with the charging. I'm looking up because mine's right there. But yeah, so far, but mine hasn't had that issue. The only other downside, and it's just because the drone doesn't have GPS, which for a $150 drone, you know, you're not going to have GPS. I know there's probably some out there that may have GPS, but other than that, really, I think that's about the only downside. And their customer service is kind of iffy. It's like not so good. So let's see. Addie, the awesome gamer. Oh, okay, Addie. So where do you live? Do you live here in Colorado as well? And El Godo, you live in Aurora. Okay, nice. I know where Aurora is. I'm up actually in Boulder County, not Boulder City, but Boulder County is where I'm at. Mike, how do you move the drone's camera? Okay, so Addie, there's a way to move the camera. So let me grab my remote really quick and I'll show you. Okay, so the way that you move the camera on the ProMark is, so you've got your, let me make sure I'm doing this right. So you got your throttle up and your throttle down. And this one right here is the camera up. So if you push it up, that makes the camera go up. And if you push it down, that makes the camera go back down again. And that's on the stock camera. Keep in mind, sorry for that noise. Keep in mind, I removed my camera and I put a action camera on mine. So let's see. Can I do a video on unboxing the Gear VR? Not sure what you mean, the Gear VR. Are you talking about the gear, like the goggles that come with it, right, Sean? So let's see. Justin writes, I've sent for 2 minutes still waiting back on a response for my charging port not working 2 weeks now. Yeah, Justin, their customer service, unfortunately, we'll just all say it. I think we all know it sucks. if you're still having issues with it, what you might want to do is hop on like Amazon or eBay and order a external charger for the SEMA X8 series copters, and then that way you can just charge it externally. That's what a lot of people with the charging port issue, either that or go to Walmart and then take your chances of them not having one or having the same exact issue. I think the charging port is a known issue, and I think that's why they're just not responding to the emails, which honestly is really bad customer service in my opinion. And I think they should recall them and fix the issues and or refund, one of the two. Okay, so let's see. Calvin writes, I'm 13, looking to get a high-end drone. Do you think I can get a Mavic or a Phantom 4? So Calvin, yeah, I mean, if you can afford a Mavic Pro, go for it, or like the Phantom 4 Pro. I mean, those are awesome drones. The Mavic Pro is going to run you about $1,000 or $1,000, and the Phantom Pro, I think I checked the website. I think they're 1,400 to 1,500 bucks, something like that. But they're well worth it. Addy, you're welcome. No, he means the Samsung VR. Oh, the Samsung VR. Well, if Samsung sends me a pair of goggles, I'll be more than happy to unbox them and review them. Only problem with the VR stuff is I get really sick and really nauseous really easy. I tried to use the goggles and I watched a couple of movies and things like that with them through my phone, but it made me really, really, really sick. So I have to be careful with that. Let's see. Okay. Matthew, I did use the VR goggles just to not to actually pilot the drone, but to watch a couple like apps and things like that. And it gave me a headache, but I get car sickness really easy. So that's just me. Steven says, okay, cool. Would you suggest the Promark or the Husband H502? You're not there about same price. Doesn't have any gear. I'll have to get back with you on that one, Steven. I don't know about the Hubsan, not husband, the Hubsan H502. I'll check it out and I'll let you know. I'm not real familiar with a lot of their products. Let's see. Roadkill writes, hey Mike, can you tell us again where I can order some of the prop guards and what did you use for landing gear on the modification? Also found out that Promark has 5 speeds, not just 4. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's see. So prop guards, you can order those off Amazon. You can order them off eBay. I got mine from GearBest, which they're located in China. So if you guys order stuff from GearBest, just be aware that they're in China and their stuff takes like freaking forever, literally, to get here. But yeah, any of the blades or the prop guards or any of that stuff that work with the SEMA X8 series copters will work for the Promark. And let's see here. Oh, let me grab my drone and I'll show you. Okay, so the legs that I got for my drone here, these ones, these are actually for the Phantom 2 Vision is what it's called. So it's before the 3 series, and these are just the leg extenders that you can buy for that particular model Phantom. And I got mine on Amazon, and I got them for like $10. So all you got to do is if you hop on Amazon, just look for I think the keyword you can put in there is DJI 1 or DJI 2 Phantom 2 extended legs. Just look for that. If you go to the video, I think it's modifications part 2, and that should have a link on there. I don't know if that's still working or anymore, so you have to check that. That's why the light on the okay, cool. Thanks, Roadkill. So let's see, Rashawn. No, the goggles that you need a Samsung phone with. You can also buy at Walmart as black. Oh, yeah, I've seen that over at Walmart. If they send me one to do a review on, I'll be more than happy to do a review on it. I can get a job working for my dad. It would just take me a year. Yeah, it took me quite some time to save up for my my DJI Phantom. So I hear you there. So see, Crumble says just got a Phantom 3 standard for $16.99. Nice. I wanted to know if you think the price will drop soon or should I stay with my current purchase? You know, they just came out with the Phantom 4 Pro. That's their newest Phantom that they just came out with. So I'm thinking, I don't think they're going to be making the standards very much longer. I think they're going to phase the standard out because I know they're not making the Phantom 3 Pros or the Advanced anymore. And I think they're phasing out the standards as well. So yeah, that is going to be happening. And I heard a rumor from another drone guy out there. His webpage is, or not webpage, his channel is Droner. It's DRONR, Droner. And he was saying basically that they're going to be phasing out the Phantom series altogether. So I don't know if DJI is going to be coming out with a replacement for the Phantom or what their plans are exactly. And that's kind of just a rumor that's going around. So who knows if that's real or not real. But yeah, that's a pretty good price for it considering they run $4.99. Let's see, Calvin, what are some of the downsides to your Phantom 3 compared to the ProMark? Downsides? Honestly, Calvin, there's no real downside to the Phantom DJI. I mean, they're in a totally different class of drone altogether. So really, there's no downsides. The only downside was it was $500 compared to $100 that I got on Black Friday. So I guess that would be the only downside. It was more expensive. Let's see. Oh, Goldo. When you're gonna get the DJI P4 plus miking time sooner, going to keep the P3. So Rashawn, for right now, I'm going to keep the Phantom 3. I'm starting my side business, which is going to be basically doing commercial. I'm studying right now for my Part 107, so way I can fly my drone commercially. I know a few realtors, and hopefully I can do some like real estate videos and things of that nature. So that's kind of like the ultimate goal that I'm kind of like working towards right now. And then, yeah, of course, once I start making money, you know, on the side with like the realty and those videos and things like that, then of course, yeah, I'll probably upgrade, you know, once I have those funds. Let's see. Okay, so Rashawn says, okay, thanks. How do you pilot the drone? I'd like to see the controller. Okay. Rashawn, which drone are you talking about? You talking about the DJI or are you talking about the ProMark? And Roadkill, you're welcome. Steven, you're welcome. Let's see. Rob, do you have any plans for any more giveaways? Well, you know what? If we get to 1,000, I'll do another giveaway of something. We'll figure it out once we hit 1,000. I don't foresee that anytime real soon, but if we hit 1,000, yeah, sure, I'll do another drone giveaway. Okay, so let's see, Crumble Buds. So Crumble, so per the FAA regulations, you're only allowed to fly up to 400 feet. That's the max that you can go in altitude. And then, so the exact distance, so it says in the manual 0.6 miles, so a little over half a mile. I haven't tested it yet just because it's so expensive and I just, I don't want to lose that valuable piece of equipment. But I have gotten a couple of warnings when I've been up high or I've been way out that the controller was losing distance. I created a little parabolic antenna, so that way it helps send the signal to the drone directly. I'll show you guys what I made. It's just something I made just here at the house. I'm going to buy one of the nice ones that are made with copper, but all I did was took a Solo cup, I chopped it in half, and then what I did was I just took some aluminum foil and then wrapped it on the inside here. And it just poked a little hole in the bottom so where it goes for the antenna. And then this just sits in front of the antenna. I'll show you here. So it sits like basically, so if the antenna is like this sits like that. And then that way, the antenna here, basically what it does is it reflects the signal directly to the drone. It gets a much better reception, I've noticed. Oh, yeah, that's my cat. One of them, I think that was Chance that walked behind me. Let's see, I'm still leaving on ProMic. Ordered the Altel Extra. I'm going to be here. You are doing a great job. Learning from you. Altel, I've heard that they make really good drones. I haven't gotten a chance to actually pilot one or fly one, but yeah, I've heard they make actually pretty decent drones. Yeah, Crumble, I would agree with you. There's lots of reviews and websites that lie about it. You know, some people said, and you know, it depends too. There's modifications that you can do to the controllers and stuff like that. And I don't have the fancy parabolic antenna extender yet. I'm going to order that probably in the next couple of weeks, and I'm just going to test it out and see the one I bought compared to the one that I made, if it makes any difference at all. Crumble, to make videos, realtor videos. Well, I know that you have to be, I think, to take the FAA Part 107 test to become commercially certified. I think you have to be 18 years old. Okay, and let me go back to your question, Rishon, so I can think it. Okay. Oh, so how do I pilot the drone? Okay, so I don't know. I guess same way anybody else does. I just kind of, so I did the antenna modification on mine. So when I'm holding the drone, I just kind of basically just hold it like this and steady, and just make sure when you're flying, when you're making movements with the drone, unless it's like a really gusty day like it was today, just slow movements if you can, and just keep with that. I mean, I guess that's about it. I always stand behind the drone and always make sure I'm in line of sight on my drone, so that way I can always keep an eye on it. I never go anywhere in the distance where I can't see my drone. Okay, Rob, you're welcome. Crumbles, yes, you do have to register your drone with the FAA. If you don't, and something happens, like you crash it into somebody's house, hurt somebody, something of that nature, I think the fine can be up to $27,000. So it's worth the $5 to hop on the FAA site, register your drone. That way you're good to go in case something happens. And right, Calvin, yeah. So realtor videos are basically just people are selling their houses, and you're kind of just doing basically flyovers of the house to help sell the house, basically. So let's see. Get more views, you need to clickbait to title a video crash. No. So I know there's a lot of people out there, and there's been a lot of video creators and influencers. I watch a lot of video tutorials and things of that nature, and there is a epidemic on clickbaiting, and I'm not going to do that. Just ethically, I think it would make people more angry if I did clickbaiting to get people to try and look at my views than put out good content and be honest with people. So that's not going to be even something I'll even consider. So the total drones, Calvin, that I'm up to now, I've got 1, 2, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 so far. So Crumble, you're only 16. You're probably not going to be able to make any kind of like real money on it till you're 18. You can try like Fiverr. It's Fiverr. It's a service that people make money off of. I don't know what the age restriction is on that. You can check, and or I'm not sure what you can do at 16. I'm not sure. So yeah, Kim asks, with the ProMark drone, any advice for beginners? So my advice, Kim, would be to you, if you're just starting out, start with your basics. So basically, don't lift the drone any more than about 5-10 feet off the ground. Learn your patterns first. So don't even use the throttle or the yaw. Just learn like making like a square pattern. So you go straight, stop, to the right, stop, back, stop, just making patterns. Learn how to land the drone, make the drone go up. Once you've gotten that pattern down, then start actually working on like your turns. So like your figure 8 turns. So you can go up, use your yaw and your left turn to make a left-hand turn, yaw, and then right to make a right-hand turn. Once you got the basics down, then also keep doing learning the orientation. So when the drone is up in the actual air, learn to know which way the drone is facing and how to do that. There's another guy on YouTube. His channel is Quadcopter 101, and he does some really great tutorial videos on new drone users. So go check out Quadcopter 101. He does some excellent tutorials. I learned a lot from him when I was first starting out. So keep your videos real. Yes, definitely. I will for sure. Yeah, Crumble, you could just do YouTube. That's for sure. What's the best video editing software? So personally, me, I don't have anything like super fancy. I just use Windows Movie Maker. I also use Wondershare Video Converter. And then the other program, let me look at it really quick and figure out what's the one that I use. I always forget the name of it. Oh yeah, Microsoft Expression Encoder is the one that I use. And that's the one that when, like, say you've got your main video and then you want to do an overlay of a video in video, that's what that is. So that's what I use. I know there's some better ones out there, and I'm saving up for a better machine so I can edit better video. Because right now, when I try to edit like 2.7K resolution videos, my computer just can't handle it at all. So I'm gonna myself. I'm a P4 owner. Okay, and I tell you, it is scary when you see your screen that says your signal is weak on your controller. Been in a situation where I had to come in at 3,500 feet out, 350 feet high. Yeah, that would be scary. I've had my DJI cut out a couple times when I'm a little bit further out, and it is kind of scary when you've spent that much money on a drone to not for sure, you know, if it's going to come back or not. Oh, Addy. Okay, you know him. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll have to see if maybe we can do a meetup, guys. Like I said, I'm up in the Boulder County area, so maybe we could get. I can't remember who's in Thornton. I don't think he's on watching tonight, but maybe we can get him and we can find like a central place that we can all meet, like a big park or something like that, and maybe we can. Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. Next month, if anybody is in Arizona at the beginning of the month, I will be in Arizona for a few days, up in like Surprise and Glendale area. If you're in Arizona, if you know where that's at, hit me up, and maybe if I have extra time, I'm not going to be there for very long, just a few days, but I am going to bring the drone, and hopefully I can get out and maybe get some like desert shots and things like that. So I think that would be kind of cool. How do I transfer my Phantom video without losing quality? So with the Phantom Crumble, the best way that I found to transfer your videos is I think you said you have the Phantom 3 or the Phantom 4. I'm not sure the Phantom 4, if it's got a port on the side of the stabilizer, you can use the data cord, and I just transfer it right off of there onto my computer directly. And then that way I don't lose video. Now, if you're going to upload to YouTube, YouTube only allows up to 1080p. They don't have 2.7K or 4K resolution yet. So if you put it on, they're just going to dump it down anyway. Oh, Addy, yeah. There's one guy that I seen. He did put a video that he lost it like, and it's he lost it way out there, and he found it too. So glad you found your copter. Yeah. So Elgato, yes, I agree with him. Find a nice, big, wide, open park, like the football field that I've done a couple of my videos on, to practice. The bigger, wider area that you have with no trees, that's a good thing. So Crumble, if you lose signal to the drone since you have the DJI, what should happen is if the drone loses connection to the remote, it should automatically return to home. When you first launch, the app will tell you that your home position has been set. The drone should automatically return to that home position. If the drone flies beyond where it can go, it should return to home automatically. If you lose range, what you can do is with mine, the S1 switch on the left side, if I click it up and down 3 times, it'll start beeping and it'll automatically return to home. Yes, Elgato. DJI products are very expensive toys. Yes. Addy, you're welcome. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to get going. So does anybody have any other questions before I go? I'll give a couple minutes here and then I'm going to wrap it up. Elite Games, what's my favorite drone? My favorite drone that I own right now is my DJI Phantom. All right, guys. Well, so everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight as usual. Again, there's the motors for the ProMark. So I'm going to be working on this week. for a new video for you guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope it works. It should. I'm not saying it do. So let's see. We got one more question, Calvin. How far away is Kansas from where you live? Because that's where I live. Calvin, the Kansas border is about 4 or 5 hour drive from me, east. An elite, yes, I'll be doing another giveaway once we hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll do a giveaway then. All right, guys, if no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go tonight. So again, I'll be working on the motors. I tried to get out to do the flight test for the DJI versus the ProMark, but the wind gusts were really terrible today, so I couldn't get that done. But I'm going to try tomorrow to get that done. And probably, I tried this last week. A friend of mine has a DJI Mavic Pro. I was going to meet him and I was going to do a review on the DJI Mavic Pro. But unfortunately, due to the wind again, we've had some really windy conditions in Colorado the last week here. It's kind of sucked. But it's starting to be spring, so But anyway, guys, have a good night, and I will see you guys on Thursday. And in the meantime, let's keep our drones in the air and flying high, and I'll see you guys then.